Hello everyone, this is vickieverlie, the Rock and Roll Prophetess, and today we're going to try something a little new. We'll see how it goes on YouTube, but it's actually not new at all. I'm going to do tarot readings because this is really primarily my tool. I mean, when you do astrology, you have to stop and think and it's more in your head and cerebral. And I know astrology, and I can read through astrology, but if you call me for a reading, we're going to do a tarot reading. I'm going to tune into you psychically, and we're going to do a tarot reading. And this is what I use. I use my cards, and then usually I'll have my little ephemeris open here to look up things that are happening, right now. So this is the way a real reading goes. It's faster, it's easier. I've been doing it since I was a teenager, so over 30 years now. This is my way of reading. Right now I'm not sure how I'm going to do it, because normally the person either tells me to stop shuffling, or the person is in person here with me and they cut the deck. So I don't want to be the one determining how the cards come out. So I'm going to try to do it how I read for myself. I'm just going to do a real loose shuffle, and let spirit just pull them out, or let the cards just sort of fly out. Ooh, like just happened there. See? So that's how I'm going to do the reading. So on we go to the reading for each sign. Enjoy. Okay, hello Scorpio. This is vickieverlie, the Rock and Roll Prophetess, and we're going to do a mini monthly reading for the month of February 2014. And one card already flew out, so it's already making its appearance here. I'm going to shuffle up. Let's shuffle up the deck and let a few more cards just loosely fall out as they want. Let's do a couple more. Okay, here we go. This is enough to go on right here. So things have been out of balance, it looks like, for some Scorpios. Well, it's been tough for Scorpios too. I mean, astrologically with Saturn in your sign and everything, and it's been out of balance. Things are not been great for you. There's been some difficulties. And Five of Swords, it's like dealing with some stubborn people, but it also could be not being so stubborn yourself. And Scorpios, you can be. Nine of Swords in reverse. There's been tears shed. There's been worry. There's been anxiety. Six of Cups in reverse is you just can't do things the old way anymore. This way is not going to work anymore. And that is what Saturn going through your sign is trying to tell you. You've got to. It's hard. It can be hard. And it also can be relating back to, because Six of Cups, sometimes that relates back even to your childhood. So maybe, you've got to go back and maybe dig up the stuff from your childhood, but also break those patterns that were instilled in you in childhood. We do that. We do that. We go along, and it's your subconscious mind. It's the monkey mind is just running you, and you're just doing these old childhood patterns, and you don't even realize it half the time. So I think a lot of that is becoming aware. And, Scorpios are always wanting to become more aware and figure things out. I feel like you can't go back either. That's another big message of this spread. You just can't go back anymore. You've got to go. It's going to be a whole new world. And, with Scorpios, there's always death and transformation going on, death and rebirth. So you think you would be kind of used to it by now. But also a fixed sign. So sometimes, I say we because I have Scorpio rising. Sometimes Scorpio, and I have a lot of planets in Scorpio, sometimes Scorpios don't want to let go, and sometimes we have to, and it's difficult. I'm going to be real honest, because a lot of people wait around for relationships. I find this, well, is he coming back to me? Is he coming back to me? He's not coming back to you, okay? It's time to move on. It really is time to move on. And stop wallowing in this misery. I mean, to a point, I feel like to a point you have some control over this. This isn't just outward things that are going on. Well, it never is. That's the victim mentality. And Scorpio, you definitely can be the eagle and soar above that. Things are just stalled, though. Here's what I'm feeling like. Things are a little stalled and delayed. And it's going to turn around. I feel like it's going to turn around. Right now it's a little bit out of whack, but due largely in part of trying to change something from your past here. And I feel like the minute you drop it, everything's just going to really open up for you. Saturn's difficult. In an overall view, we think back to, if you're old enough, 28, 30 years ago, Saturn was going over in your house then, or hitting your sun, or going over your sun in your first house then. What was going on then? Think about hindsight is 20/20. When you do relinquish control too, that's another thing. Relinquish the things that are out of your control. That's another big message here. Scorpios are resilient, though. You'll always come back. You'll always, you know, there'll be always something else coming for you that's going to be a better thing. The other thing about these cards here with these buds and stuff and these flowers, I'm feeling like spring. Like, look forward to spring when the flowers are blooming and the buds are coming up and blooming. That's when things are going to be turning around. So maybe it's time to just lay low, release the past, and like I always say, I allow good things to happen. Okay, thanks for watching the videos and donating and commenting. This is Vickie Verlie. If you want to get a private reading from me, you can find the link below. Till next time.